She'll be remembered as a country music legend, but Dolly Parton, who has died aged 80, was much more than that. She was an artist and a humanitarian who transcended genres and generations. A legendary performer, songwriter, actress, business mogul and a philanthropist. In a prolific career that spanned more than 6 decades, Dolly Parton composed more than 3,000 songs and sold over 100 million records. Shortly after tea time, her nephew posted the news on social media. He said, Dolly was in the arms of Jesus, adding that she had opened the doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians and dreamers from every walk of life. I'm delighted to say that we're joined now by fellow country music star Cliona Hagan. Cliona, thank you so much for joining us on the programme tonight. You have been celebrating Dolly Parton's music for years now, so tonight must feel a little surreal, does it?
I'm honestly still in shock. I can't believe that Dolly is gone. She was everything and more to me, and I know to so many people all over the world. And if it had not been for Dolly, I don't think I would have even probably got into music. I can't believe she's gone. But I will continue to keep celebrating her music with our Dolly Songbook show that we've been doing this past 3 years, and we'll finish it off this March the 7th in the INEC for one heck of a show to celebrate the woman that she was.
What was it? How do we define that connection with her fans, with her people, with her roots, and not just her people, but people right across the world? She was utterly beloved, wasn't she?
She really was. I think Dolly is a very unique person in the way that she wasn't afraid to be herself. I suppose nowadays, we all can be afraid because social media just puts so much spotlight on people, and with that spotlight comes, probably keyboard warriors, whatnot. But Dolly was such a woman, such a brave woman for the time when she started, especially with such a male-dominated industry back then. But she went in there, and for being such a small lady, well, she made such a big noise and became one of the biggest stars all over the world. And
people,
what a person.
Cliona, they will always remember that certain way of dressing that she had, and the wigs and the very elaborate costumes and the rhinestones, and as you say, that authenticity. She was unapologetically herself, which was really, really brave. I saw one quote, in fact I made a note of it, one person writing tonight said she wrote the book on how a woman can rule the airwaves in a male-dominated industry.
She sure could, and that was definitely right. No matter what Dolly did, she did it with conviction and with, again, authenticity. She knew her worth, she knew her talent, and she shone bright. And she always said, "What is it? Just because I'm blonde doesn't mean I'm dumb. I'm no dumb blonde." She had some brilliant, one-liners, and I'm just in shock. I can't believe she's gone. What a lady, what a woman, and what a legacy she's left behind.
She said that her songwriting was her therapy, and she really did pour herself into her songs, didn't she? I'm just wondering, do you have a favourite?
Yes, definitely. My favourite song of Dolly Parton's would have to be Coat of Many Colours. I think it's to do with the message. You don't have to have a lot of things in life to be happy. The simplest of things can make you happy. And the way that she wrote that song, because I remember trying to learn it as well, it sounds very simplistic, but it's actually very difficult. She was such an intelligent songwriter, and as well, what a singer too. She could sing songs with such ease because it was such a natural gift to her. But she was just an extremely extraordinary, talented, special woman, and she will be severely missed, most definitely.
That voice, I mean, it was pretty unique, wasn't it? It was extremely pure, but it could be extremely strong, and it had a kind of a feathery, whispery quality to it as well. How do we even define that voice of hers?
Her voice always reminds me of home. I remember I first heard that voice. I think I was only around 3 or 4. And because my mom is a huge Dolly Parton fan as well. And then I saw Dolly, she did a cameo on the Beverly Hillbillies, and she came out in this beautiful white rhinestone dress, and then she started singing. And I, of course, then put the voice to the person, and her voice, it's just homely, it's wholesome, it just was her. It had, of course, that she always smoked about the smoky. She always talked about the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. So she obviously had that Tennessee twang. But it was unique and it definitely God given. You know, you could train as much as you want to be like Dolly, but there's only one Dolly for sure.
And music in her bones, I think it's fair to say. Did I see in the wires, she wrote her first song at 6. She was playing the guitar at 8 and she was performing on the radio at 11.
Yeah, she was highly gifted, highly intelligent, but she also had, she wanted it badly enough. She worked hard, she put in the hours. Of course, she played the guitar, played the auto harp, played the banjo with long nails. Still don't know how she did that to this day. And I know, of course, she came from absolutely nothing, but that didn't deter her. And of course, her songwriting was, as you said, her therapy. And she, I believe, wrote I Will Always Love You and Jolene. It was on the same track. And she thinks it was said on one of her documentaries that she believes that them two songs might have been written on the one night. So it's pretty remarkable, two iconic songs to be written within 24 hours.
I forgot to ask you, did you ever meet her, Cliona?
I never met her. I've always wanted to meet her, and I'm happy though with one thing. My dear friend Margot O'Donnell, who was a really good friend of Dolly Parton's. When I first did my Dolly songbook tour, I also recorded about 12 or 13 of Dolly's tracks, and it's called the Dolly Songbook CD. And she said, Cliona, will you send me one of those CDs over? And I said, Margot, I will surely. So I sent Margot the CD. Didn't know what she was going to do with it, just assumed she was going to listen to it, whatnot. She rang me the following week, just as I was about to go on stage, and she goes, Cliona, she got your CD. And I said, sorry, Margot, who do you mean? She said, Dolly got it. And I goes, the Dolly? And she says, yes. And she said, she got your CD one Monday morning and her assistant gave it to her and she said, who's this little girl singing my songs? And apparently she said that she thought it was great. So that meant everything and more. But unfortunately, I didn't get to meet her. But maybe in another lifetime, please God.
Well, Cliona, thank you indeed for paying that lovely
you so
tribute
much
to Dolly Parton on the 9 o'clock news tonight. Thank you, Cliona.
Thank you.